right. This is Phoenix 3. Strike inbound. Enemy precision airstrike.
Oh, fuck off.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you're free. Taunting is an effective way to mess with the enemy's head. So is a heavy rock. Let the mayhem begin. Get ready to tussle your own. Fight your way out and return to the front line. It's time, soldier. Break up.
How are you staring right at me? This is just luck? Jeez. How does that work?
Gaming PC is gonna be this thin. And let me explain why. 7 years ago, seven years ago, 7 years ago, 7 years ago, 7 years ago, I embarked on a journey to fix my biggest gripes with gaming computers. They make a bunch of noise, and they heat up your room like it's a freaking sauna. The solution? A rack mount gaming chassis that allows you to put your PC in an entirely separate room. But it's been a few years, and with a new house and a shiny new rack came some new ideas, including building the ultimate LAN gaming center where my whole family can game together. While moving 1 or 2 gaming PCs out of the room is manageable, 5 of them is no joke. I would have just built 5 more of that original custom chassis. That would have taken up most of my rack, also dumping a ton of heat. We could have done a virtualized setup, but due to incompatibility with Antucheat, it wasn't really practical and had very low wife approval factor. It's time for a new custom chassis built specifically for my LAN. I'm talking 1 of my LAN. I'm integrated water cooling, integrated fiber optic USB, RTX graphics, and thanks to Pulsewave, who sponsored today's video, I will be able to remotely monitor and manage all of these systems from the comfort of my phone. Sick.
Preparation's done. Time to deploy.
If we learned anything while we were building my V2 desk PC, it's that
Rush to the safe zone. We've got gas. Gas drop on the way. My box ready for pickup. Primary objective. Attack. Ground. Move to evacuation. UAV beginning flyover.
Move on my way. Just a little mark.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply. Away.
there a guy in the...
UAV giving flyover.
Got a sting there. Is he up in the air?
UAV is out of flight.
He thinks I'm cheating, so I'm staring right at him.
Recon is inbound.
UAV giving flyover. Out of fuel. Returning for resupply.
You burnt! That guy was bad. Dan tells me to stream, and then he doesn't watch.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
$34 people left. knows exactly where I'm. Man, you got a knack for knowing where people are. I just don't.
Fight your way out and you return to the front line. Lose and you're finished. Prove you can
Who's here? I see there's 3 people. Oh my god, that sweaty, sweaty fuck. I want to get my stuff back. But I'm worried about the guy whose name is Aim Assist. Favorite person from Ohio's there. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm not fighting this guy again. I don't need to be proven that he's better than me again. I already know it.
moving.
How? What? They're like, he knows exactly. I don't understand how he knows exactly where I am. I don't understand how he comes up that ladder, aim down sight at me.
Gulag. If you survive,
Oh my god.
you have to wait for now. Win here and you return to the battlefield. Lose and your fight is over. Prove you can
Well, I know where there's a lot of loot. I didn't even know this ladder existed until I just died.
Gas is moving in. UAV highlighted. Enemy UAV active. Get to the marked location.
4 people watching? I don't know that there's 4 people.
Ground. Move it.
I didn't know that I had 4 people that would watch. I guess if all 4 of you are watching. Grab that ledge or whatever. I'm in trouble here. Oh, of course there's just a fucking guy there! The same guy! It's the same guy who killed me before! I think he's cheating. How does he even think there's... Oh, he's got my gun. Grumpy. I don't like this game right now. I am not VPN'd right now, so... Some of these lobbies could be
Trying to cram a
suspect.
gaming system into a 1U form factor is extremely difficult. Most motherboards' VRM heatsinks don't fit. You can't use a standard ATX power supply. Most consumer water cooling parts don't fit. I mean, TLDR, I guess. Nothing fits. So you either have to modify to make your hardware
used elsewhere.
Yeah, that's like a third of our entire vertical budget for the motherboard.
So instead, Protocase pressed in little self-cinching nuts. See there, if you look at the bottom.
Oh, did I even mention Protocase built this one for us as well, just
Yeah.
like my old one?
See?
Absolute bros over there, and sisters.
Of course, this approach isn't without flaws. What you'll see on 1U servers is sort of a plasticky insulation layer because the bottom of the motherboard has a lot of little contact points and you don't want those to short out on your case. We're gonna do the same thing, just a little bit more janky.
We're using electrical tape.
Yeah, where's the electrical tape?
I put it away. I was like, surely we will not need this roll of... A good idea that this would be a fire hazard. You're technically not wrong that it's a good... Things like CPU temperatures when you're on the go and... Come out.
All right, wow, that's mint.
Description is accurate. I mean, you don't want to eat them without cooking them first, so I guess you'll need a fire. Speaking of high temperatures, PulseWave's app lets you monitor things like CPU temperatures when you're on the go, and if something catastrophic like a fire did happen, you'd get a notification when your system went offline.
All I'm getting from this is Linus is okay with us eating him.
No, I've made it very clear.
No.
Oh,
That's so cute.
perfect. We do not need the stock mounting bracket.
Well, we need the backplate, but not these.
Cool. Oh, perfect. So I can install the board.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna screw it in.
Shout out AMD.
I know I'm always selling the screwdriver really hard, but it really does make a big difference when you're trying to do one of these angled ones, like having the nice strong magnets so it doesn't just like slip around and move around, and wiggle waggle. X, the little one, but MATX offers a great middle ground. There's more expansion than ITX, up to 4 slots, thanks to the additional board space, but it's also not so large as to take up the entire width of our rack mount case. So for the purposes of our test system here, we're gonna be using an ASUS Prime B550M-A/CSM. It's a pretty budget-oriented board with fairly limited I/O, but we only need standard gaming peripherals since it's a LAN PC, so that's not really an issue. And it's also worth considering that we're gonna need to build 5 of these things, so shelling out for premium just hardware, given that these are... And have the at M.2,
Yeah,
okay.
it's still open.
Store.
Some games might start taking advantage of that.
We haven't talked about this here to set We're dictated by our vertical clearance. So while we might have wanted to put Vengeance RGB in the system, we're going to be sticking with Vengeance LPX. The LP is for low profile. That's close, man. For our spec, we settled on 16 gigs of 3200 megatransfer per second CL16. It's a nice bang for the buck. At this stage in the game, the keen-eyed among you have probably noticed that we have a random PCIe slot thing floating in the middle of the chassis here. Ah, that is where these come in. So our display port comes from the back of the chassis and then plugs into the back of the graphics card right over here. We're probably going to need a bit of a longer cable, but that's okay. Infinite Cables is going to hook us up, right? Infinite Cables, cool, thanks. We've got two more of them here. One of these is for fiber optic USB 3, and the other one is for, what was it?
The USB on the dock, so it'll come back out and then plug it into the motherboard.
And then have a little
We could
pigtail.
also convert one of the internal headers and just plug it in that way, but we'll figure that out later.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
All right, let's talk GPU. This one is a bit of a weird choice. This is a 3090. We might have some power limitations, but the main thing, of course, water-cooled card, right? But here's your problem. How is a fitting gonna fit here?
Yeah, let's just illustrate for the people.
Yeah, that's definitely not gonna work.
Remember, you also got tubing coming out of it, right?
Yeah, or I mean, you could do this, maybe.
Yeah, no.
Instead, EK has this very special piece of kit from their FluidWorks workstation. Rather than the old school terminal blocks where you put like 6 GPUs together in a workstation and put them all in at once, you use this instead. The fittings come off the side and you can take out an individual card whenever you want.
Right, and that allows them to pack them in one right above the other.
Single slot.
Super cool.
This is where it gets fun. This isn't a Gen 4 riser, so it could cause us some problems given this is a Gen 4 card. If you try to do this, a lot of the time the system will just display nothing. Your numlock will work, it's posted, your GPU is just not getting the right signals.
Yeah.
You want to use a Gen 4 riser, but we don't have one long enough, so we're just going to have to go in the BIOS and set it explicitly this slot is Gen 3, and then it should work.
Ah, the power supply. We went back and forth on this a lot. The original plan was to use dual 400 watt HDPlex DC to DC converters like we did in the desk PC. So that way, the actual PSU, the power supply unit, is outside of the chassis and it can be like a power brick.
Yeah, like a big laptop
or,
brick.
I mean, really, it could be anything you want because you're just taking 12 volt power, going into your system, and then distributing it and converting it to 5 volt and 3.3 volt as needed. But an advantage of going MATX for our motherboard is that we can actually fit this bad boy. This right here is an 850 watt 1U Flex ATX power supply from FSP. It's got 80 plus platinum efficiency, and if we just do a little something like this, boop, that should power everything we need. Technically, this isn't necessary. If we wanted to plug in USB peripherals on the other side, and it's just a keyboard, mouse, and headset, we could probably get away with just a Cat6 USB extension, and we already have the Cat6 cabling in the wall. But we also already have fiber optic cabling in the wall, and these Icron docks are amazing. They will do USB 1, 2, and 3 over a single fiber optic cable.
And Ethernet.
The challenge is mounting. Each of the systems needs one of these to plug into a fiber optic cable in the server room and then go all the way to the LAN room. But once you've got all of these in the rack, where do these go? So we came up with the idea of putting them inside the gaming machine. Now stock, we had a bit of an airflow issue with this in that it would block all of the airflow. But by ripping off the front and the back plate, we actually not only can get our airflow straight through it, but we should be able to improve the cooling of the Icron dock itself.
Usually these have a power brick that you'd have to mount, I guess, at the back of the case or something like that. But Antoine found this cute little 12 volt to 24 volt adapter. Put a Molex connector on one side and the Icron connector on the other.
Oh, sick!
That means this thing can get powered off of our FSP power supply, and we don't have to have an external power brick.
What's your devious plan for getting all of these fans hooked up?
Is it devious if you don't like it? You know, like...
Lots of extensions. Okay, proof of concept, fine, but I think we should probably use a fan hub in the final deployment.
As somebody that's been using a fan hub for many years, they all suck and they always break. Am I wrong? He's not wrong. At least extensions just work. They won't just randomly die 6 months down the road, and then your fans don't work. And
This tubing is super cool. Okay, it's got these super impenetrable walls, so you're not going to lose a lot of your fluid to evaporation. And even though it's a thin-walled tubing, this is what, 3/8 inch, I guess?
I'm not sure.
The bend radius, pretty tight. This is going to help us navigate the twists and turns in our tiny chassis here. As for how to get the water in and out of the system, this is yet another advantage to our M-ATX motherboard because it gives us room at the back of the chassis for these quick disconnects. Sorry?
Does that tube fit over those quick disconnects?
It's going to be tight, but that means it won't leak. I am all about stretching tubing over barbs that are way too big. Back in the day, I used to put 3/8 inch tubing over 1/2 inch barbs because not only would it mean that it would never leak, but there was actually a flow rate advantage because the tubing stretching out like this over the flange meant that it was a very smooth transition between the water flow through the tube and the water flow through the barb. You ready to just go for it?
Yeah. So are you gonna go? Is this gonna be the inlet?
Ah, crap. Which one's which? Okay, this is out.
Okay. Let me get a Sharpie.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, this is wet erase. That'll. Let me put an O.
Yep.
O.
Perfect. Oh, this is awesome. Once again, the keen-eyed among you might have noticed a little problem with our system. We don't have a pump or a radiator,
Of course we do.
but it'll be like a big pump that will handle all of these systems together, and the radiator is going to be the coils of tubing that are embedded in the concrete floor of the pool. This will be a stand-in.
We'll also have a backup radiator just in case it gets too hot, but I don't think that's ever going to be a problem.
I don't think it's going to happen, Jake. Before we fill it with water, I confess I am a little curious. Is it actually
I need a lot
going
more
to
water than this.
fit?
I wouldn't put the lid on yet.
Well, no, I'm just checking, Jake. I'm checking. A little bit of bulge. Hard to say exactly. No, it's not.
What is it?
It's just this 24-pin cable here.
Oh,
This needs to be mashed a little bit more. Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
it's done. It's done. He's here. Everything's done. Look at how beautiful it is.
It's actually not bad.
I put some fans in. They all only have one screw.
They do like nothing.
No. When it's closed, it's not
The
bad.
fans, they do nothing.
They're also running at like normal speed. I think these fans can go like 5,000 RPM if they want. And the top's not on. You feel them here? Stick your hands right here.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing stuff.
I feel them. They're doing
What
some
about this
little
power
things.
supply? Is the game running right now?
Shut up.
Like what?
I mean, actually, yes.
why do server power supplies sound like they do if this is possible?
This system has absolutely no right to be this quiet.
What kind of like black magic are they putting into this power supply? You stick your ear next to it, but it's no louder than like a normal laptop fan.
This is Cyberpunk 2077 with ray tracing up the butt at 1440p on an RTX 3090. This is not some trivial load. I should just convert my Levant machines to these things. This is awesome.
These little tweaks,
Yeah.
not as awesome as Pulse style. Let's see what your CPU, 4%, did you close the game?
What? No.
Apparently Cyberpunk crashed, but that's no surprise.
It's cool that Pulseway was able to tell us, hey, your CPU usage is super low.
What are you doing? We got lots of other cool features, specifically for your LAN center too. So I set up a little automation here. What's something that's really annoying when you want to go play updates, right?
Yeah.
So we can set up those updates to be automatic. We can set it to launch Steam at 4 a.m. every night and run updates if it's not already running. It'd be a shame if somebody did something with the great remote monitoring and management. Also, hey Siri, shut off the LAN PCs.
Oh, come on.
Oh my god, it thinks I'm saying lamp. One moment, please.
Oh,
No, keep game.
CPUs at
Deployment to the war zone.
56, GPUs at 42. We do need to figure out the game crashing issue that we're running into. Hopefully it's not.
Once you have 5 of them,
Okay, who's here now? Still just you, Rick?
Gas is closing on your position. Gas drop is inbound.
Guy has an EX1 in his loadout? Why would you do that? What a waste of a loadout box.
You've got gas moving in.
Oh shit! Holy ball sack. Yikes! Who was shooting? See it?
Nebula 5 bomb has been deployed. Hostile dropping into the area.
Hostile,
Watch the
huh?
skies. Nebula 5 bomb detonation imminent. Stay clear.
Get reconnaissance missile.
Witness intel secured. Job well done. UAV.
No! He's getting shot! Oh my god. He's getting hit by bullets. There's no flinch. There's no flinch at all.
Survive to earn redeployment.
I hate it.
UAV. Now they fight. Taunting is an effective way to make. So is a heavy rock. Fight your way out and you return to the front line. Lose and you're finished. It's time, soldier. Break up.
Yeah, damn, I agree. This guy's getting hit by a... Sorry. I'm gonna die going for this loadout, but I don't care. more people fucking dropping in?
Relocating the safe zone.
It's because there's loadouts above me, I think. I am fucking terrified. Oh, I just aimed too high. I thought I had him. Ooh, guy up here to the right. He's got to jump down very soon. Ooh, I see him. Where did that miss? This guy got really good position on me. I don't know where some of those shots missed. Where's the flint? Where's the glint?
Loss and come back stronger.
There's no. Oh my god. No glint. I want to rewatch that because was there glint? No glint. No glint. I'm looking right at the video. No glint. 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 Yeah, absolutely no glint. He's all the way back there. Yeah, there's no glint whatsoever, and he's got a sniper rifle that has 6 times zoom and 1 shot, headshot, and there's no glint. Get hit!
Area reconnaissance.
Primary objective accomplished. Enemy secured. UAV beginning flyover. UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply.
Destination marked.
Don't go on the roof. God damn it. I wanted it to go past this building. Bounce off. No. God.
Move to the next location. Updated. New objective identified. Supply box is found. UAV beginning flyover.
Burnt. Burnt.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply.
Destination marked.
Did you think you could get to cover? Oh, you poor, poor person. You thought the cover mattered. I'll shoot you through the wall, you hillbilly bitch. Oh shit.
Gas is closing in. Relocate to the safe zone.
Was that a guy flying that was on the heartbeat? Who was he crouching for? I guess not this guy. People look at that building, I think. How is that not on? Minimap.
Recon is on.
Keep fighting, boys. Keep fighting. Nope, one died. Oh no, they're both still there.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply.
One's in here, one's in the left building.
Recon on my location.
UAV beginning flyover.
And the car. Other guy's still down there. What's your plan, big guy? Oh, shit. I didn't mean to hit that button.
Second rally drone border.
I'm fine. It's 8 with 40 left. Hope you like the show, Dan. I should loot these guys' bodies. I need money for a UAV. Give me money. Do you have money? Not enough money. Useless. Even in death, you're useless. I really feel like putting a cluster on that building because I feel like there's a guy over there. Oh, whoops. Woohoo, Dan! Put a bounty around me.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
I'm gonna get big game bounty because I almost certainly have the most kills in the world. Oh, there's a bounty over here. Just have to cross this giant open field. What could go wrong? Come on, UAV. What's this guy's name? Devil Dance. Not scared of Devil Dance. But where is he? He's up at peak and he has to move any second. So I'm gonna kind of sit here. I'm gonna precision where it says he is, or cluster, whatever.
Buster strike is active.
And then when he jumps down, I'm gonna be ready for him. Right? That makes sense. It's all gonna work perfectly. What could go wrong? Other than him going that way and me missing him. I'm not fighting and looking at the sun.
Keep your senses sharp. An enemy team is tracking your location.
Told you I'd get big game down. Those shots sounded like they were over here, maybe? Is this guy coming after me now? Could he be the one who got that? Ah, shit, he's on a zip. Are you the one who got the big game bounty and you're gonna fly right at me? Is that what's gonna happen here? Devil dance? Let's dance, devil. I'm ready for you. Where are you? You're on the zip. Can't see anything. Oh, there you are.
You are mine.
Alright, so
Assaulting target.
I no longer think that guy's oh shit. Where is this fucking guy? Oh shit! What were you shooting that was doing nothing? Oh, you were using your straight rifle, that's why. Sorry, bud, that's unlucky. 10 kills. Portable. Here we go.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted. Buy safe.
There's no goodbyes in the entire zone.
Ground. Move it.
Coordinates. Disregard.
Breathe. You lost the enemy trackers.
I want this dub. I'm playing a bit slow.
Back to normal.
There's a car over here that was just moving. That one.
Here's our ride. Cancel that.
What you doing? Can't see fucking. Where's there fog? Oh, he's in the car now, and there's a car behind him. There's. And then there was that car was moving a second ago.
Vehicle. Cancel that.
It's a bit out of PKM range. Oh shit! Woo! Later, bitches! Power up its storage.
Get out there and finish this. Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted. Loadout drop inbound.
Don't see me before I get to this rock.
Soldiers nearby.
I just heard him. He's under me. Fuck, where the fuck is this guy? Oh, fuck this person. I have no idea where this fucking guy is.
Within range.
Where did that guy fucking go, man? Yeah, he's fucking there.
UAV beginning flyover.
I'm gonna die to gas. God damn it! That's how that game ends! Just fucking rats!
We lost that one. We'll come back stronger next time.
Where did that guy who dropped on me go? And these guys in the cars, like, it makes me sick. This guy killed me. This oblivious. Oh my god, he won that. I have no idea where that guy went, Dan. When I... Still a guy to your left? There's a guy right there to your left, buddy. Reload your Marco. This guy is oblivious. I don't think he did peace out, Dan, because he got, like, this guy, after he killed me, killed another guy. I heard the shots, so I think that guy was pushing in on me. All I was trying to do was get to a spot where I could reload my PKM and engage that guy. I shouldn't have jumped out of that building. I should have stayed in that building. pretty sure there's a guy to this guy's left because a car just drove over here and got exploded. Alright, so this guy's got position for the rest of the game. Don't push yet. Not push, but everyone else has to be low. Don't cluster it yet. There's no one there yet.
Target is marked. Go for strike.
Yeah, just next to you. He's right freaking next to you. Yeah, I told you there was a guy over here. I told you there was a guy. This is the guy. This is the guy. He hasn't moved. He's just been sitting here in the bushes. Not this guy. There's another guy right here. Right there. Go for the execution. Wolverine, I killed him before. He was the guy who was driving around. And I had more kills. I'm done, Dan. Goodbye.